I used to wonder, right? Like I would listen to Jay-Z and go, yo, is he deliberately making his voice crack? But no, he's not. He was
What?
just old because that's what's happening to me as I speak. Like
Oh.
now, every third, if I'm quiet for like 4 seconds and I start talking, it's like, oh, it's like puberty all over again for some odd reason. I don't know what's going on.
I'm trying.
What up, Kev? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. I feel like we haven't talked in a long, long time because I haven't had to think about the show for an entire week.
I did the rundown. Here's what you guys are going to notice. So the topics
You
are
did
going
the
to get
homework.
far less intelligent. They're about to be far less intelligent, far less detailed, and the show is going to be. We're going to go downhill for a couple of months. But
it's all right, man. We're going to be in and out. We're going to take up very little of your time.
if you ask me to do it, it's going to get done in very half-ass, and we out of here. So that's the key. Yo, a couple things. We were talking. So prior to this, we were talking about technology and how our wives respond to it. And you mentioned that your wife says, there's a light switch right there or something. So my wife says the exact same thing. But here's the part, though. This is the funny part.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I unplugged the Google Home device or whatever, Google whatever, for a week because. Well, I don't need to get into the reason. Just because, right? In our room, and she's used to asking Google to turn off the light, right?
Oh, okay.
Yo, I hear from the other room. Can you come turn off this light? It won't turn. Now wait a minute. Hold on. Just 1 minute. Wait a minute. This is interesting. It's an interesting technological development, isn't it?
Did you text her? There's a switch right there.
I should have, right? So the light gets turned off. Do you know that light was never turned on for a whole week? Like it was just off, yo. Like we should use that light. I was like,
There you go.
Nope. No usage of said light until the Google was plugged back in, and now the light's back on again. So for all of the technology hatred, the very moment it's removed.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's
It's every so often, man. You gotta prove a point.
You do. Mm-hmm.
Well, good
Every
for
once in a
you.
while, you gotta hide the remote.
Good. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of which, all right. This is a weird opening question, but I thought about this week for no good reason at all. So I'm going to ask you this. It was just a weird, random walking the dog thought.
Okay.
All right. So if you could have any random technology surgery, like camera lenses put into your eyelids or something like that, what would it be?
Headphones implanted.
Headphones implanted into your ear.
Yeah, with no chance of side effects.
Right. No, it's going to work no matter what. There's no side effects whatsoever.
Bone conduction headphones with pristine sound.
Perfect. So you can hear a poorly mixed Black Dot record. Mine would be, I would have...
I didn't ask you.
That's fine. I would have... That's fine. It's all right. See, I bypassed that. Man that lives with 3 women. Yeah, all right, whatever. So... Mine would be to have every language automatically implanted into my brain. So I would be able to understand and speak every language. It would just be downloaded, the microchip or whatever, planted into my brain to where I can understand and speak every language.
You sure about that?
Absolutely.
You want to hear racism in all of those languages?
Hey, I want to know what you're saying at the grocery store, Mexican lady. I feel like it's something, right? My homeboy Anel speaks, as a Panamanian, he speaks full on Spanish.
Okay.
But nobody knows because, Panamanians, listen, for all of I never know Latino, Hispanic. I'm not sure which one is disrespectful, so please forgive me if one is and one is not. Panamanians and Dominicans are our spies. Y'all think that y'all cool. Y'all think y'all good. But we set them brothers and sisters out there just for you. Just so you know. Right? So next time you feel comfortable and you going off, you like, you know what? I'm going to switch to Spanish because I want to talk about the brother next to me. He just might be one of our spies.
Well, I don't think they care.
Well, there's that too.
Generally speaking, racist folks
anybody who listens
of any genre tend not to care.
Well, no, some people want to get it off in secret, right? Like they want to say something.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what I mean?
I guess.
Maybe in the grocery store, they want to just get it popping, right?
I over-index in people speaking Spanish to me, though, for some reason.
You do?
Yeah, it's very odd. I mean, I guess it's not that crazy, but I mean, if you're just doing it just because that's the only language you speak, I get that. But sometimes it's like, it's always asking for directions too.
That happens to us.
The other day, I totally helped a dude, by the way.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was walking down the street, and this dude was had directions. Like he looked like he was looking for a job site or something, and he asked me for directions, and I spoke Spanish, and I didn't know where he was looking for, and then I looked up, and the street he was looking for was literally right in front of us. So I said, "Allá, peace."
I don't think peace is Spanish, but good job. It's like,
hey man,
right there.
Peace is the universal language, bro.
That is true. Until it's not.
The universal language of Twitter.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you think you could grow up? We can move on a second, but do you think that you?
No.
Just no.
I can't grow up.
In this generation, like where everything hits the internet, like what, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm so happy. No, we've talked about this, haven't we? No.
We have to talk about it every week.
People our age, we really, as much complaining as we do, I don't know how we have time to complain so much when we could be counting all of the blessings that have been not bestowed upon us, all of the curses that have not been bestowed upon us by being born just a little bit too late for all that nonsense.
Dude. And a lot of us have considered high school, right, as like thank God I didn't have to grow up in high school like that.
Oh.
What I'm trying to tell you, though, is college is where you really didn't want your life to be like it is now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And people are pulling receipts out on people all day and just throwing them joints on Twitter like their little worlds being destroyed on Twitter that we'll never see because it's all within like some small group of people. Mm-hmm. It's terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know what they call people who go around and they just, murder folks and doesn't bother them. They just walk away. It's like sociopathic serial killers.
Yeah.
That's happening all the time because people do not care. They're just like, you deserve this. This is going to hurt you more than it hurts me.
Oh my God. People were just screenshotting your life and putting it right on in front of your face. Oh, you said what? Are you sure? It's like, no, I ain't even say that. It's like, click, bow. Yes, you did. It's like, damn, I forgot. People screenshot things. Like, no, that is bad part of technology, man. Screenshots are like, that's where technology failed us. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, man. Like, I don't send nothing incriminating over text, period. If you ask me a question about something that I feel like I don't want on the internet, your phone rings immediately. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what up? Let's meet me at the Starbucks on the corner of...
Go to this payphone.
Yeah. For real. Like, I don't want... Nah. I
Bring
nothing.
change.
I'm already an anti-gossip, anti-rumor person. And we all say that, right? But it's really to a lesser degree. I will be fair and say that, you know, you get in a group, somebody start talking, and you be like, oh, yeah, that, you know, whatever, right? But what I don't do is I don't go too far in front of other people. You know, like other people will be like, they'll start to go in on somebody. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'll just be like, no, you know, most of the time, a common phrase you'll hear from me is, you know, I ain't really never hung out with homie like that, or I don't really know dude like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It could be my brother, and that'll be my answer. Like, I don't really know homie like that. Like, that's my, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then, because the thing is, and this is what I told my daughter, we told my daughter this, like, a lot of people, your child is getting ready to go to high school. And you say things like, you got to focus on grades, you got to focus on, you know, doing the right things, blah, blah, blah. We was like, listen, when people get in groups and get to talking about other people, shut your mouth and get out the group. Bounce. Because that's where all the drama in high school is. And when she turns 40, I'm going to tell her the same thing.
Yeah, that's the rule for the rest of your life.
Folks get to talk about folks, get out the way and bounce. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole thing. That's why, yeah, like when you bring up gossip, it's like, I think, you know, the way people talk about religion, they say, I wouldn't consider myself religious, but I do consider myself spiritual. That's how I think about myself when it comes to gossip. I'm not a serious gossip, but I am spiritual with it.
I dabble in the gossip realm a little.
I might not say it, but I will think it.
Bruh, it's that, right? Or it's that second of how well I know you to be able to say this to you. Like,
yeah,
if I say this, what you gonna do? Like, you gonna run tell that? Yeah. You know what I mean?
None of this is chess. None of you guys are playing chess. You guys are barely playing tiddlywinks. So come on, if you can't think ahead of that game, come on.
For real, you guys.
Come on, man.
It's not even Marvel.
Let's stay away from some of the easy ones. Like when someone passes away, stop asking how. If you were supposed to know, you would know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can ask how on the payphone.
Yeah.
That's payphone talk. That is payphone talk. That's not comment thread talk.
Dude, it's a that's people be on Facebook with that. Yeah. And it'd be like,
it's just like everyone's just like, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
Chill out. You know what I mean? It's like the Wu-Tang moment. Like, is he dead? Like, what the fuck you mean is he dead? Like, everybody starts going on. All right, let's get to the other side. But you did mention someone passing. Yo, rest in peace to MC Deucer, 626. Man, the six, man. Man, we lost Gaja this year. Deucer as well. Like, yo, it's been a tough time for a lot of people from my area, from the San Gabriel Valley, particularly further east. So rest in peace to Deucer. Shout out to all his family and all his folks. Yo, you'll be missed, brother. And safe travels, bro. For real.
Indeed.
All right, y'all. Let's go and get to the other side, man. Kev, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Rap Sucks Radio. Blah, 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 blah.
What up, y'all? You alive on Rap Sucks Radio with your homeboy Trek Life and your fam, Kev Dakota.
The Drama Prince.
Man, one day we're gonna have
That's another loss, man.
Oh,
was in K-Slay the drama king, right? K-Slay? I never knew.
Yeah.
Homie, yeah. Dang, man.
Yo, yeah, Yo, it's rough. Hey, yo, the thing about the loss we talked, the young man. I had never heard PNB's music.
Mm-hmm.
I had never heard his music. I had never heard of him before.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this. I don't care who tweets what. I don't care who wears what chain. I don't care who goes to what restaurant. None of that is relevant. The assholes here are the people that murdered that man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be talking about how his girl shouldn't have tweeted the location. Man, whatever. We shouldn't be killing each other. That's the end of the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got all this other stuff. Well, he shouldn't have wore that chain. And I get it. I think I even kind of mentioned that. But that certainly is not any reason or fault of his own for enjoying his wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And really what we got to get to the bottom of is just not killing each other. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
That would be a good solution.
The end. Now, you can talk about it all whatever way you want, but my thing is always going to be that's the whack part. Not going on Twitter, not doing none of that, Instagram, nah. The whack part is him being killed and the killers that did it. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, there's a few people who made statements of that nature that I thought were fairly well measured, and also were people who have been saying, these are people who've been saying that to their young friends in person for their entire career around Los Angeles, and maybe probably around the world, honestly, because they travel far and wide, the folks that I saw. But that's a small handful of people in the mix of like a lot of folks who just wanted to, it's like, if you're going to give advice and you want to look wise giving advice, either be somebody like that who has given that advice multiple times that you're never going to know about, or don't think you're going to look wise doing it for the first time on Twitter. It's like, you look silly.
Well, yeah, you clout chasing after somebody's death. You look goofy as hell. But yo, you're on Rap Sucks Radio. If you'd like to catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio, you can go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. If you'd like to catch us on television, you can go to BTSN, that's Behind the Scenes Network. What you do is you download the app or channel on your Roku or any of your Amazon Fire devices. Click on that app or channel, and we are right there. BTSN, Behind the Scenes Network. We want in. And here we go, Kev. So, Track Life with the rundown this time for the next until January 1st, 2023, where I will pass this off. Like we said, every quarter. Every quarter. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's every quarter. So March 1st, I'll take it back.
Oh, that's right, because I said I'm going to quit on December 31st, 2022.
Yo, I thought I changed the episode title and it didn't change. But the episode title is the same as the topic title.
You're doing your homework episodes during first period. What are you doing?
I am.
Wow, I think I just traumatized you there. I saw a look on your face that I have not seen for a long time.
Oh, I used to get caught doing that. Yeah. Are you doing another class's homework in my class? I'm like, yeah, I'm done in here. What's the problem? Like what?
Oh, like when we go to the big studio, when we go to the paid studio, and I'm like, "Are you writing your verse right now?"
Like,
no.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on. I might have to quit this show if we're gonna do that type of stuff. Now, wait, don't do that. Because I did say I had the verse written for 3 weeks. Now I got it written. No, man, I got it, yo. It's all good. Yeah, man, I'm about to kick that joint right. Yeah, man, the joint gonna be fresh. And then I'm driving to the studio like we're spending
$20 an hour at the studio, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yo, he was gonna charge $25, right? He brought it down to dub for us, man. We got 3 hours. Right. And I'm like, yo, I wrote the verse. He didn't write the verse. I'm like memorizing it on the way. I've got the beat on repeat in my car. Like, yo.
Hey, yo. Turn me up in the headphones.
Oh man, the headphones ain't working. That's why I can't get this verse done. All right. So. Oh my god, yo!
I feel bad.
Dang, yo, that was a nightmare.
You ever yell at one of your children and you just instantly see the look on their face and you're like, "Damn, I blew it. I am the most terrible man on the face of this earth right now."
Is that what my face looked like when you?
That's what your face looked like. That's exactly what your face looked like.
Yeah, I was caught. Updating stuff while we was working. All right, yo, check it out. Okay. Episode title is Walt Disney Might Agree, though. Mm-hmm. Right? It's also the topic title, topic number one. The reason why this is all being discussed is Disney's Little Mermaid backlash has reached insane heights.
Insane!
So, insane. So this is one of those where we say the source of the article, but it's the internet, man. Like, just hop on the internet and get it popping, right?
Yep. Above ground and under the sea.
Yeah, for real. Matter of fact, I just changed that online too. So anyway, players involved are fictional characters, right?
fictional things,
right? I'm just saying, just to be clear here, right? We are all right. Disney's latest live-action remake, The Little Mermaid, has been engulfed in controversy ever since the casting of singer Halle Bailey was announced. Yes, Kev. Yes, I had to practice reading that multiple times because I want to consistently say Berry.
Yeah, exactly. What's the worst thing that happens when you screw it up? You say Halle Berry, and everyone goes, "Oh, yeah, Halle Berry."
Right? Oh, yeah, cool. Good things. We're good. All right. So while Disney's tepid remakes always receive criticism from nostalgic fans, this time the backlash is transparently racist, with all of the negativity aimed at the casting of a non-white actress to play the titular mermaid. The film's trailer has been flooded with 1.5 million dislikes from angry fans. Despite YouTube removing the dislike counter, the numbers are still available through an extension. Comment sections have exploded with absurd talking points defending the sanctity of the original Danish story, which Disney's original animated adaptation sanitized almost beyond recognition. Right? The discourse peaked when one terminally... Wait, this thing is like halfway. Hold on.
Who did this rundown?
When one terminally online Twitter user used an AI to paint over Bailey's face with that of a white redheaded and assured obnoxious fans that would be correct. All right. So I don't want to read too much more of this. I think a lot of you already know what's going on here. Right, The Little Mermaid has been cast by a black woman. As a black woman, so I have some talking points on this, Kev.
Jump in,
but
man.
I am going to do what we always do and bounce past it to you first, Kev. Take it away, Kev.
Oh man, I did enjoy reading that part. That I didn't know that there was somebody who said that they were going to go through, because the same person who created the image of the white redheaded person over her face said that they would promise to go through the movie and quote unquote fix it or whatever, or replace every frame in the which, boy, that's a lot of racism. That's a lot of anger.
Oh yeah, and that's a lot of infringement. So do it and put it out and be the person who said they were going to do it, so we can go on and watch the lawsuit file.
And to think that he's also the governor of Florida and has time to do all that is amazing. I'll tell you what I'm going to do as soon as he puts that out, and I'm assuming it's a he because of course it is. I'm going to go through that version and I'm going to put Halle Berry's face on every frame.
I think that's a brilliant idea, and I think that I pride myself on never snitching. Like I don't snitch, right? But I will be sending links to Disney.
Oh yeah,
why not? Yeah,
I don't think you will have to.
Disney's going. Oh, y'all might think. Okay, now listen. Y'all can get mad at how black the Little Mermaid done got. Y'all can get mad at whatever the wrestler chick is, whatever. But you want to know one non-fictional character that Disney got that you don't want to mess with? Them lawyers. Mm-hmm. Them lawyers lawyers ain't cartoons, bro. This is live action for real. Like they trying to end it all. Like where you live under the sea, you do live under the sea. That's the only comfortable place for you to sleep because you don't have nothing else. So right there, sleep under the bridge.
Let me ask you something about this because I think this has been in the works for a while, hasn't it? I don't think it was a shocker, but the trailer came out, which is why it all sort of boiled up over the last week. Were you at all surprised that any of this happened the way it is? So clearly nobody else was.
No. God, no.
Yeah.
Nope. Matter of fact, the funny thing is Disney fans are not, and we talked about Kelly Marie Tran multiple times, right, from Star Wars. How
she had a double, like Disney fandom and Star Wars fandom.
Right, just flip. It was just crazy, right? And so I don't know. My wife is the one who brought this topic to my attention. I actually didn't pay any attention to it until she was like, "You should talk about this." I was like, "All right, let's talk about it." And I was like, well, I mean, is anybody really shocked? Like, this is how they act. This is them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Totally. Yeah.
So, but here's my question. And I'm trying to figure this out. So you tell me, because my experience may be different from yours or anybody else's. The last time you met a mermaid, what race was she? Just out of curiosity. Okay. So shut up. So just to be clear, if y'all can bring me a mermaid and show me that the mermaid has a particular race, then we rocking, right?
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
sure. No, all the mermaids. You have to bring all the mermaids and show that there is a uniformity across the board. They don't want black women on a swim team, an actual Olympic swim team. You think they're gonna be okay with a fake creature? It's like, come on now.
Oh man,
you're being too woke.
I'm like, dude, y'all, this is not a thing. I remember somebody being super mad that the dragon in Mulan was Eddie Murphy's voice. Right? Like, why would the dragon be? And I was like, for all we know, all dragons talk like black men. We have no idea. We'll never know. We'll never know. Like, we'll never know. You can just be, dragon can talk like anything you want. You know why? Because A, they ain't real. And B, if they were, they ain't talking to your ass. They probably black because they don't want to talk to you. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord. You know what?
Dude was livid. He was online bouncing through Twitter. I read it like, how did I stumble on this?
Now, this just happened? Or I mean, this came up again?
This
or
was years
a long
ago.
Time ago? Yeah.
This was years ago. He was super upset.
Oh, yeah, because the remake was a live-action version. Right.
There was no dragon in that, if I remember correctly. I didn't watch it. But
yeah, because dragons are fake.
Well, the adaptation.
Did you know several of the dragons in the new Game of Thrones are black also? And people are very angry about that. Very angry.
First of all, okay. Let's just establish some ground rules here. Okay. In any cartoon and live action adaptation, the dub sound of any king should be James Earl Jones. Period.
Sure.
That's just be what it is. I don't care what actor you get to play. It just should be James Earl Jones, right?
Right.
All supporting animal and or fictional animal characters should be Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was an amazing donkey and an amazing dragon. I don't know. If I met a dragon, I would certainly hope that dragon had the same sense of humor as Eddie Murphy. That would be awesome, off the chain.
Yeah,
right.
That's the number one thing you look for in a dragon.
Yeah, sense of humor, not fire or anything like that. And and lastly, before we go any further, why do you give a fuck? Who cares? Like, literally, who cares? Who the fuck cares? If we were talking about, I'm gonna buy in on this. A biographical movie about George Washington, played by Will Smith. Okay, I got you. I see. I'm there with you. Okay, no, wait a minute. Why does it need to? I get it. All right, we don't need to do that. He was a white man. We can let him be, right? However, if
he just walks up and just slaps the shit out of the cherry tree,
right? That's it. Right? Never took. Make Chris Rock the Brits, and we're done, right? The English are coming. Slap. It's over. I get it. And there, I'm not going to say anything because fuck y'all. But I get it, though. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a real live person that we all knew existed throughout history. Oh, wait. Damn it. My bad. Hollywood adaptations of Egypt. Hollywood adaptations of China, Hollywood adaptations of any and all Arab countries, Hollywood adaptations of India, Hollywood. Do you guys want me to keep going, or
you know what I haven't seen? Have I had? I'm sure
Hollywood adaptations of Hawaii.
Oh yeah,
Hawaii is be right there. Like, it's not like you can't find one. All these people you've readapted are literally right.
You telling me Elvis Presley wasn't one of the greatest surfers that ever lived?
He was not. Oh. Elvis Presley was not.
That's shocking.
Duke.
That's disappointing.
He was not Duke.
To be honest.
We all learned it. He also didn't write that. He also didn't write his songs. He stole all the stuff from black folks. Cheers.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Has anyone used the initial CRT in their commentary on The Little Mermaid? Because I was sort of waiting for that.
No.
It's like your little racist world is about to fold in upon itself. Just a little hateful inception. Just garbage folding in upon itself. By the way, I never watched Little Mermaid. It was like it would have been weird if I did, I think. The age we're at, I think it would have been weird if we were really familiar with the story of the Little Mermaid, just because of when I don't know how old.
Your little girls. I have my daughter was.
Well, no, before you had
kids. My oldest was into it. Oh no, no.
But it came out a long time ago, right?
It did.
Like, it was long before she was born, right?
If I'm not mistaken, it was the last movie before like the technology changed. Like, it was the last Disney movie before
the technology changed to turn everybody black.
Let's go. You know what I mean?
Oh man! Oh god! What, Black Buzz Lightyear? Black Woody.
I'm with it. I'm so ready for it. Disney needs to go all.
Remember, this is why I was asking you that question. The reason I'm asking you that question is because I was not hip to anything about it. I knew there was a mermaid. Right away. That's not for me.
We're done. We've already finished.
I'm good. Yeah, but yeah, then you have a daughter or two, and it may become a thing that maybe you're going to watch, but you don't know. All you know is it's a kids movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you have a wife who says, it's kind of a problematic storyline of a girl who's got to give up her voice, and the only way she can get it back is if she falls in love with a dude or gets a white man. What is it? What's the story?
Hey, right?
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, and so the fact that they would bring it back at all is interesting. I'm assuming they're going to adjust the plot line to account for that. But I also have to admit that while I want to roast every single racist, hateful son of a gun who's talking trash online, offline, in person, in a group, by themselves, painting someone else's picture on top of Halle Bailey's picture, I have to admit my possible racism. Because as much as Chloe and Halle are not twins, and I believe we're born 2 years apart, I do not know who's who when it comes to... If you put them apart, if you put them together, I don't know which one is which. If you take them separately, I don't know which one is which.
I don't know who they are. What are we doing right now? I don't know. This is the first time I ever heard this child's name. If she walked in to a family party, I hand her ass a plate like sorry, I'd be like, it's my niece's friend? Yeah, go ahead, man. Y'all, go ahead.
Which one are you?
Yeah. Oh, you came with my niece? Go on, chicken is back there. I wouldn't know she was famous.
You have to take your tail off at the door, though. We're not
right.
We just got
don't flop on flop seawater on my floor. What's wrong with you?
And don't put your clove out on my rug.
See, you made me forget my point. But don't nobody. I don't know why people care so much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know why people care. Like I said, I definitely can understand if the character was if this is a historical character, but y'all have readapted stories. It was a Danish story, and it's just like y'all have readapted African and tales like it ain't no big deal. You can turn the joints into different stuff and lied and said it wasn't from nobody black. Like you had to pay the woman for the damn Matrix. You had to pay Auntie for the Matrix. Y'all done took the Matrix for the sister. Like it ain't. It is what it is. But lean in real quick. Kev, you don't have to lean in, but the rest of you who have listened to this show and be like, oh man, these guys are always this way, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to do it. We're going to win this battle. Remember when y'all shut down The Mandalorian because of Gina Carano? Wait a minute. Wait. We all watched Boba Fett like it was no big deal. We didn't even care. Man, we forgot about Gina Carano like the next episode.
Yeah.
It's not like y'all gonna do any. Y'all suck, man. Y'all are like the worst revolutionaries ever. Like if we readapt your revolutionary movement, it was trash. It was like y'all failed miserably. Remember, y'all was gonna do it. Gina Carano was gonna be a star. She's gonna be putting out her own movies. Hollywood's gonna change, and here we are, Little Mermaid, black as hell. Gina Carano still got fat ass arms. We still lose. You still losing. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say it like that, but she does though. 24-inch pythons in this bit. I'm just saying, y'all failing. Y'all failing miserably. And now we're down to the grown men. Y'all grown men. Y'all need to go lift something, move something, fix something, build something. Y'all, we need to get y'all all in the line and get y'all to do something worthwhile.
That's the thing that kills me. It's like, how can you act so tough when you have so much time to spend sitting at your desk? The only thing strong on your body is your thumbs.
Listen, dude. These incels got to find something else to do. We all the way to the Little Mermaid now. And by the way, I did have to watch the Little Mermaid with my kids. And there was a point where I put my foot down. It was like, I'm not watching any more of these damn movies. I'm sorry. I'm a bad father. I'm tired of it. These movies are for children, mainly little girls. Not that little boys can't watch them and enjoy them. But I am neither one. Mm-hmm. So I'm out. They're for kids. I call BS because
first of all, you had to wake up before you said any of that. And by the time you woke up, the movie was done. Let's keep it real.
No. I put my foot down, Kev. And how I put my foot down was just to not do it anymore. It was a revolt. It was a Gina Carano level revolt. I just walked out.
You started watching the movie, the sun was up. You woke up, the sun was no longer up.
All the lights were
off. And then you put your foot down and said, I'm never doing that again. And nobody was there to hear you say it.
I'm done. I'm done. My foot is down. I am done. You know what I mean? It's bad enough that the only available blanket in a man's house when he has daughters is like the pinkest blanket ever. Like you laying there, you watching some football. You like, yeah, man, let's watch this football. Everybody about to kill it, and you reach over and grab that princess blanket and be like, well, you know, who gonna tell? The internet ain't that vast to where I'm gonna be on.
It's the size of a handkerchief. You're like, oh, my left. Right. My left calf will be warm.
Your feet ain't even covered. Whatever. I've done enough for my daughters at this point.
Oh, man.
Hey, Kev, man, topic number 2 is titled Life Without the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Day 1. Listen. Woman storms into McDonald's and stuffs burgers down her bra. Source of this is LA.
People are hurting, Trek. People are hurting.
People are hurting. Agreed. LAD Bible is the source. Players involved in McDonald's and the Hamburglar? Maybe? All right. Let's see. All right. Kev, incredible footage has emerged of a woman storming into a McDonald's and stuffing burgers down her bra. Staff at the restaurant in Lewisham, London, were gobsmacked. What a word. When the unnamed customer, clearly a little worse for wear, came in and began getting a bit boisterous earlier this month. This is written so English. In the clip, which has been shared on social media, she can be seen standing behind the counter while a McDonald's employee, they call him Mackey's employee, while a McDonald's employee tries to get her to leave, holding a door open. Despite his pleas, the woman ignores him and goes into the kitchen, grabbing a couple of burgers and shoving them in her bra. But it's not over yet. After another member of staff tries to get her to leave, she pushes him before maneuvering around him and grabbing even more food and placing it in her dress. The woman grabbed a couple of burgers and shoved them in her bra. Kev. All right. An onlooker standing on the other side of the counter asks, but why you got 2 cheeseburgers on your breast, though? Shout out to the one black person that was there. Shout out to you. Thank you. I appreciate you making the article. Bro. Respect, Little Mermaid, and you. You know what I mean? Oh, boy. All right.
What if that was a Little Mermaid? She finally got her voice back, and that's how she decided to use it.
That might have been it. Yeah. Listen. You
didn't see her taking a fillet of fish.
Stop everything. While we're at it, by the way, I mean, problematic as it may be in one sense, didn't nobody notice when bro said the blackfish she sings and they showed a blackfish with pink lips screaming in that movie?
I didn't watch it. You did.
I did. And I was like, wait a minute. What are we doing? We doing this? It's bad enough that the damn crab got a fake Jamaican accent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever. Ariel, the king doesn't want you to leave. Come on, man. Why y'all acting like that wasn't a problem? Like, come on, hold on, son. Hold up, man. I'm mad all over again. I'm mad twice. All right, whatever. Ariel. Anyway, the onlooker standing on the other side of the counter says, likely a brother, but why you got 2 cheeseburgers on your breast, though? To which another woman replies, what the fuck is she doing? The 2 black folks have made the article. Eventually, a female employee comes in and manages to guide the woman away, leading her out of the door. Yo, since then, it's posted on TikTok. The video has been viewed over 48,000 times, with hundreds piling into the comment section to share their utter disbelief. This comes as police have launched an investigation, Kev, after a group of youths stormed a McDonald's restaurant recently, saying their behavior was completely unacceptable, as around 7 allegedly jumped over the counter and started stealing food as it was being prepared in the kitchen. A lot of love for McDonald's. Go ahead.
I blame Brexit.
Fair enough. This happened before the Queen passed, but so the joke is, I kind of let the joke out of the bag. Kev,
it's an unhappy meal.
I quit the show. Kev, you're too good at this, man. I can't keep up. Who said an unhappy meal? Ariel, why are you stuffing hamburgers? Fake ass.
I wanted to supersize it.
I don't know. What are we supposed to say about this story? Dude, McDonald's is gross. Period. So, if you really want to do yourself a favor, you should rush back there, grab all the hamburgers, and stuff them shits in the trash. That's what you should do with McDonald's. That's impressive. That's standing up. That's standing up against the man. Taking the food home is you tripping. Throw that joint away.
Oh man, British people are very, very cool.
Hey man, I gotta see the video to see.
I tell you what, she's gonna be the new James Bond, the new 007.
Now, when I watch the video, that it's gonna be playing as. Hey, out here in the States, and I'm not saying it's any better, but I can tell you in a division of want, need, necessity, maybe goodness, maybe a bit of privilege. I don't know what this would point out. Our kids are ransacking jewelry stores. Y'all kids is hopping over McDonald's counters. Now, I'm not saying one is better or one is worse. I'm just saying,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, one is better.
If I'm hopping over a counter, fam, I'm not hopping over for kangaroo meat, cheese, whatever type of meat that is. Like, I don't even know. Rat, cat, dog. I don't want none of that. When I have to go to McDonald's, this is what I order. It's always breakfast, first of all.
Okay.
I don't eat lunch there. I order a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin.
Ooh,
a biscuit.
Sounds good.
No bacon. Take
bacon,
the
egg, and
off.
cheese with no bacon.
Yeah, so basically an egg and cheese biscuit.
Okay.
And I get a hash brown, and I put the hash brown in the egg and cheese biscuit.
Even when you order a bacon, egg, and cheese, there's really no bacon in it. I don't know what that is.
Right? They get in with tweezers to take the little micro bacon off.
And if you think the Disney lawyers are bad,
yeah, mess around. We better be careful. They'd be in McDonald's lawyers be in your house talking about robble and shit. That's the and that's y'all got me started on this. If y'all make Grimace white, we gonna have a problem.
I was just gonna say
we gonna have a huge problem. Big old problem, man. If Grimace, now that's one character I'm not allowing y'all to turn on whether, but Grimace was black. Period. Now, look, it's offensive because he's purple. It's a bit offensive. I'll give you that. But I'm willing to accept that offense. Y'all can't change Grimace. Grimace is black. We keeping him. We won. We won that. As a community, it's accepted. What? Martin Luther King fought for this.
I don't think anyone's arguing with you, though.
Good. All right. I just want to. Nah, somebody's listening to this. Like, no. Well, what if Grimace was? Nah, ain't no what if. Grimace is black. And all dragons are black. Now, I'm just going to say that one now, too. Every dragon you've seen is also black. Just because. Just because. Why not? What else would they be? Every dragon, no matter what country, no matter what native origin, drew or depicted that dragon, whether it was in CGI or scribbled on a wall somewhere in some temple, that dragon was black.
No question. That's just the rules.
That's just the rules. And we just going to say that they all name Otis. You know why? You know why? Because dragons aren't real. Like, that's why. So we can just do that. Just like mermaids aren't real, and we can just do that. We can make them whatever the fuck we want because they're not real things. All right.
Otis.
Otis the dragon.
Otis is coming.
Otis is burning shit down. Because historically, throughout my life, if a brother named Otis walk in, it's a problem. Ain't nobody named Otis come to not fight. I'm just saying, dude, throughout my life. I don't know no Otises that can't fight. Every Otis I know got hands. And I assume that all dragons got hands. So they all name Otis and they all black. From somewhere in the Midwest, venturing either east or west to have problems with people.
I'd like to get a person who has limited vision or no vision, like a blind person, to draw a dragon based on the description that you just gave.
Whoever that is, careful with the lips, man. We don't accept that no more. Like, don't overdo it.
Well, yeah, or whoever drew the other characters in the original Little Mermaid.
Bruh.
Can you imagine an entire team of animators to say, well, we're really good at white people, but everything else could be a problem. Just so you guys are ready, every other character might be a problem.
Hey, dude.
We don't know how to draw animals without them looking racist. We don't. And don't even get me started on the voiceover people.
I like all other kids, related only to the world around me, and all animals were black to me. But then I traveled to other countries, and I realized that animals take on the race and culture of whatever environment they're in. So I would literally be like, dude, that dog is German. Like, there's no way the demeanor and actions of this dog are super German. How is that happening? I have no idea. So, yeah. But with all that being said, on this great conquered continent, now called Asia, dragons were around before the continent was called Asia, by the way. Or at least fictionally drawn and discussed.
According to the dragons.
According to dragons. But those dragons was black. I don't care what connection they had to whatever culture. Those dragons was black. Otis was discovering the world.
And also, like, if you go to Hawaii, the dragons of Hawaii, a.k.a. the roaches.
B-52s is what my mother-in-law calls them. I have not come across one. What I have also not come across, shout out to my folks in Hawaii, my locals and my Hawaiians, I still have not come across that sugar cane or that cane spider that people keep telling me exist. And that is probably for very good reason. It's for excellent reason. It is a good job. Good job to my locals and my natives for keeping that thing away from me. I'm sure of it. You know what another thing that needs to stay away from me is?
What's that?
This next dude.
Speaking of spiders.
Speaking of spiders, yo. Thanks, Kev. Thanks. Yeah. Edits. All right. Now it's part of the show. Me editing during the show is part of the show now. All right.
Show's being produced in real time, everybody.
Topic number 3 is titled The Marvel Skinematic Universe. Thanks, Kev, for the title. Teacher is being investigated after wearing a tight morph suit on World Book Day. This is also sourced by LAD Bible. Players involved are Spider-Man, but nah. And the actual teacher's name is, I believe, Martin Tunsil. But I would go ahead and fact check that one if I were you guys. A teacher is being investigated after wearing a tight red morph suit on World Book Day. Martin Tunsil works at Broxton Academy in West Lothian, Scotland, and issues were raised when he approached pupils dressed as Spider-Man, wearing a fairly revealing red suit last week. All right, so photos of the incident have been shared online showing the English teacher walking around in a bright and rather inappropriate outfit. Another image shows the secondary school teacher with the top of the suit unzipped, revealing his face. Somebody in the classroom said the safe word. According to reports, pupils were left shocked by their teacher's behavior. And since the photos were shared on social media, the school has received a number of complaints and an investigation has now been opened. The relative of one pupil posted a photograph on Twitter of the teacher on Friday, writing, "Guy teacher at my wee cousin's school," this is awesome, "has been sacked for dressing up for World Book Day in one of their morph suits, not knowing his cock balls, the lot, were on show." I read that awfully because it's written awfully, but not awfully because it's just that I don't know how to read that. I don't know how to read that. We need translators on this show. I don't know how to read that. All right.
Yeah, the Franks and beans were all on display there.
Oh man.
Just oh man, just sausage and biscuits just in a thin lycra container, basically.
Man.
What makes you do this as a teacher? And why is what is the significance? What does World Book Day mean to the Brits? That's what I want to know.
Well, Scottish, right? I don't know, but it definitely don't mean that. Like that, I'd imagine it doesn't mean what he was doing. Bro, are there no mirrors anywhere? Like you didn't turn around and be like,
Maybe this Spider-Man should be wearing a kilt. Maybe this whole idea should be killed.
Good job, Kev. Killing it. Yeah, I don't... bro, why, though? In a world of why, though, there's also... Why, though?
And I love all the vernacular, too. Saying that he should see...
Yes. Sacked means fired, apparently, but sacked is perfect for this.
Yeah. I think all the kids got sacked that day.
Oh my gosh. Very true. Truer words have never been spoken.
Oh man, haven't they been through enough?
Bro's balls was out. Like it's I mean, there's no other way to put it, yo. The whole thing on display in a red suit. Like,
he just had his block and tackle on offer.
Bro was like, "You know what I brought to the class today for book day? These nuts."
The kids were just like, dude. "Oh man, we'd prefer knife crime."
For real. Golly. Oh man! All right, I don't think they want any more, man. I think we've done enough to the audience at this point.
Mr. Tunstall, is that your bookmark in it?
Oh man, folks, it's crazy, boy. Across the world. All right, man. Look, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you would like to catch past episodes of Rap Sucks Radio, you can go to rapsucksradio.com or any of your favorite podcasting platforms. Please also catch us on Rap Sucks Radio on Instagram and Rap Sucks Radio on Facebook, and that is facebook.com/RSR podcast, the first one. Rock on. I am your homeboy. One. We are the original one. We're not the black RSR podcast. We're the original, the Danish one. Yo, I am your homeboy Track Life. That over there, that's your fam Kev Sakota, man.
Yep.
Thank y'all, man. On the count of three. On the count of three, we say peace. 1, 2, 3. Peace. Ariel. You cannot end the show.
How come MC8 never did a record called Under the Sea?
And we was floating.
Gee.
Oh, man. Ariel. All right. For real, peace this time.
Peace.
On the count of 3, we say peace. This is so trash. All right, y'all. We out.